Hey everybody, it's attorney Justin Lovely. I'm an injury lawyer here at the lovely law firm Injury Lawyers. I want to talk to you about mediation in your personal injury case. If you're watching this video right now, it's because we filed a lawsuit in your case, depositions are done where you've had the opportunity to sit down and answer questions for the insurance attorney, and now we're preparing to go into a mediation to see if we can get your case settled and resolved. Now, what is mediation? Mediation is our opportunity to settle the case. It's required in South Carolina before we go to trial. Mediation will often start in one room at the mediator's office, which is a neutral location. We're on one side of the table. The other side of the table, you can expect there's going to be an insurance claims adjuster, and of course there's going to be the insurance defense attorney, probably the guy who took your deposition. If we're going to do this by Zoom, we'll all be in one big Zoom room at the start of the mediation if we do it virtually. Now, running the show is a mediator. A mediator is often an older, very experienced lawyer trained to get a resolution for all of us so that this case will end. The parties generally agree on the mediator before setting the date. Now, usually the defense will offer some names, the plaintiff will offer some names, and then we agree on who the final mediator will be. And if we can't agree on one, then the court will appoint a mediator to go through this process with us. Mediation will start with everyone in one room, and then we'll split up. That's called a caucus. In other words, we'll go into another room, or the insurance attorney and the defense adjuster will go into another room, and then the mediator is going to go back and forth trying to work this case out. And his ultimate goal is to get a resolution and get a deal done. Now, before this whole process begins, we'll value your case. We're going to decide what is it that we need to settle this for? What's the settlement range going to be? And perhaps most importantly, we're going to commit with each other, what's the lowest number that we're going to resolve this case for? This will be a number that we keep to ourselves. We don't want to let the mediator know this number. There are things we will discuss with the mediator in private so that he can evaluate the case and the other side's position as well. Now, the mediator will go back and forth again to try and get this case worked out. Often concessions are made, and clients as well as defense attorneys are educated by the mediator on issues in the case that we did not think of, and that's brought out in the mediation. If a resolution is made, the parties will sign an agreement laying out the broad terms of the settlement, and the case will be over. Now, most cases settle at this stage. Remember, at mediation, you're still in control. We don't lose control like we do at a jury trial. You never know what a jury's going to do. Even with the best cases, once you put your cases in the hands of a jury, your case can go either way. Now, with mediation, this is the good thing about it, you are in control of that final number. It may be way more than you thought, or it may not be as much, but having finality in the case and a sum certain also has a value. Now, what if you don't get a deal done in mediation? Now, mediations are several hours long. Sometimes we've had some that are several days long, depending on the complexity of the case. We're often asked, what if a deal is not done? Don't worry about that. We're preparing your case for trial. Insurance companies may not even bring enough authority to the mediation because their defense attorney did not properly evaluate the case. The insurance company may have to roundtable your case facts in order to make a proper offer later in the process after mediation. A good mediator will stay involved after the mediation to keep working both sides to get a resolution in the case.
When life gets ugly, justice is love.